Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Receiving a call. I will just answer this call. Oh, hello. All right, guys, we are live. We are live. You're live. Who am I with? Can you hear me, guys? If you can hear me, anybody's live, you can hear me, you can just let me know. All right, guys. Welcome to Ryan Forex. My name is Divine, your mentor. So I will like to take this time to for us to do a simple analysis on Euro JPY and Great British Pounds AUD. So let's break it down and see what we have going in the upcoming days, because it looks like it's gonna play out in the upcoming days. So let's try with Great British Pounds AUD. Okay, as we all know, when it comes to analyzing the market, the first thing that we do at the Ryan Forex is that we like to start our analysis based on what? Higher time frame. Because higher time frame gives you the best direction of the market more than any other time frame. More than any other time frame. Higher time frame is going to show you what the market is doing at that particular point. It's going to show you the if the market is an uptrend or a downtrend, or if the market is consolidating. So on the higher time frame, you have the upper hand on knowing the overall direction of the market than what the lower time frame gives us. All right, than what the lower time frame gives us. So it is always very important that when you open your chart, you should go to the higher time frame to see exactly what price is doing at the moment. So there are times that I even go up to monthly, but it is actually not necessary. Now, there are times that I even look at monthly chart when it comes to analyzing, but I always start on what? Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame for me is always very important when I open my chart, because when I open my chart and when I zoom out, I see a lot of things happening in the market. I see a lot of information that the market is giving us. I see a lot of information that the market is giving us. Okay, so now looking at Great British Pounds, as Great British Pounds AUD, we can all see from the weekly time frame that this is what is happening now. You notice that if we do this, like drop a trend line from here, you will see that this was a breakout from this channel. So this is a retest, right? This is a retest at this point. So now what we are going to do is going to take note of the highs. Let's take note of the highs. Right now, let's take note of the highs. Then From there now, we are also going to take note of what the lows, right? The low is part of this. We're also going to take note of the lows. Okay, now from here now, we can also do something like this. Just to identify these key levels, it is very important for us to identify these key levels. The visible key levels that we are seeing on the weekly time frame is very important. This is another key level. Okay, now from here, we will make our way down to the daily time frame. Okay, now on the daily time frame, we see exactly what price is doing. This is what is happening on the daily time frame, right? You see the levels that we've identified. Look at this: price respect, it dropped; price respect, it went up; price respect, it dropped; price respect, it dropped; price respect, it dropped; price went up, a pullback retest at this point, price went up. Okay, now looking at this on the base on the daily time frame, we already know that, okay, now price is dropping. Price is dropping, because if I zoom out, sorry, if I zoom in, let's zoom in and see what is happening. Look at this beautiful rejection candle at this point, a daily rejection at this point. Okay, now looking at this candle, now looking at this trade at this point, now let's break it down a little bit much more further. Let's break it down much more further, so we can also do something like this to identify this trend. This is a trend as well, right? This is a trend. Look at this. This is a trend. Look at this bounce off, a bounce off, a bounce off, giving us this trend line, which means that in the future, when price get here, we expect price to also respect this what, this trend line in the future. When price get here, price has to respect this trend line. Okay, now let's go down to, and even looking at the daily time frame, we will notice that on the daily time frame, when you look at the daily time frame, this level like this is also giving us what, a strong level. This level, this point, is giving us a key level. How do I know that it is a key level? Because look at, price went up, break out from here, a pullback retest, price rejected here, and retest here again before going up, right? Okay, now let's break this down. Look at this. Look at this now. This is also a key level. This one as well. This is also a key level. I like to change the color so that it's not going to mix up. Okay, now. So now looking at what I'm seeing here, this is our resistance zone and this is our support zone at the moment. So now what we are going to focus on now, our focus is going to be on what is happening here. It is not that what is happening here it's not important. No, it is important. What is happening here is important. But our main focus here is what is happening now with price. It is true when they say that you cannot trade the forex market without looking left, because when you look left, you see what happened in the market. Then on that, you'll be able to predict if that area is a strong area of resistance or a strong area of support. That is very true. But now, based on our analysis and what we are looking at, this is where our focus is. Here like this is where we're going to be focusing on. Okay, now looking at this based on the daily time frame that I'm looking at, I see a possible head and shoulder formation that is going to play out here. That is, price is going to bounce off, go up, then come back down. Right? Just looking at our daily time frame that is ahead in front of us. So that is what I see price doing. I see price bouncing off, potentially bouncing off. I see price potentially bouncing off. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, now. Sorry, just want to. So that is what I'm saying. Okay, guys. Sorry, guys. I just want to. Okay, now. Okay, guys. Now look at this. Let's go down now to our 4-hour time frame. So we're going to get a bigger picture of what I was saying. Look at this. So now I can tell you in confidence that I can take a sell, just stop loss above this high, that we'll be targeting this point. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's break it down. Let's do this on the 4-hour time frame. It's a 4-hour time frame. Look at this. I'm taking this train. I'm taking this train from here, right? So I'm taking this train from here. Okay, now, so I'm taking this train from here, right? Let's look at this. Just look at this, guys. Let's see what is happening. A bounce off, a bounce off. This bounce off and this bounce off gives me this trend line. Okay, and looking at what is happening now, looking at what is happening in the market at the moment, we see price, we can see selling pressures kicking in here. So now looking at this just based on the 4-hour time frame, expecting market price to come down here. Then from here we have a possible a bounce off here. Then from there so look at this. Look at this. You see. So now looking at this, looking at this, just looking at this, look at this. You see, look at this. So just looking at this already, we are able to predict a possible move of the market. We are able to predict a possible move of the market. Like, let me do this. You see what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. You see, this is what I'm talking about. So this is our prediction. This is our prediction for GBPAUD. So this is our prediction for GBPAUD. You see this? This is our prediction for GBPAUD. This is our prediction for GBPAUD. So now, why are we certain that price will reject here and go up? Are we 100% sure that price is going to respect this level and go up? When it comes to trading, you cannot be 100% sure. When it comes to this, you cannot be 100% sure. But we trade based on patterns. Patterns repeat themselves. Patterns repeat themselves. Patterns repeat themselves, guys. So if you are a trader and you have a particular pattern that when you trade, it makes you money and it always respects your rules and your strategy, guys, I will advise you that you should stick to that pattern and practice that pattern very well, master it very well, and be a master of it. All right? In that way, you're going to make money. You don't need to trade everything in the market to make money. No. I have students who trade just gold and they make a lot of money because they have mastered gold. I have students that trade just NASDAQ and they make money. Why? Because they've mastered it. I have students that trade volatility, that is VIX. That's VIX binary. They make a lot of money because they have gone there and they have mastered those particular ones. So you don't need to trade everything to make money in the market. No. If you're a trader and you want to trade every setup that you see in the market, that is a recipe of disaster. You're going to blow your account. You don't trade everything that you see in the market. There are times that I can do analysis and I'll come up with more than 10 setups. In that 10 setup, I might end up taking just 4 of those setup. Just 4 of those setup. And believe me or not, there are times that I do 10 setup and all the 10 setup they play. Just as analyzed. You can check our Instagram page. You will see what I'm talking about. Or you can also join our free Telegram group. You are also going to see that most of the videos and most of the trade that we take during the week are posted on our the setup and market direction are posted on our free Telegram page. So if you are on our free Telegram page, you can also take advantages of the trade that we post every week. Every week we post trade, every week updates, every week. So guys, so what do you think? Look at this. Look at this. And also, let me show you something. Let me show you the power of trend lines, right? Okay, looking at this, if I come here and I do something like this, I'm going to also pull a trend here. Look at this. I'm also going to pull a trend here. Don't be surprised that price can come and respect this trend. Why? Because we have 2 touches. We have one, we have the second one, and price can respect this one. We also have a touch. We have a touch, which is showing as if it is a breakout, in which we are expecting price to drop. So now, if you want to sell this trade, you can go ahead and sell the trade with a very tight stop loss, in which your entry is going to be current market price now. Current market price at this point. Then this is going to be your target. You see your risks. Your risks barely nothing on this trade. You see, that's your risks. You see, that's your risks. That's your risks. Then your stop loss. You make sure that the stop loss is going to be a little bit above this high. Let me just do this. Yes, somewhere there. A little bit above this high. Give just a little bit of breathing space and be above this high. So now this is going to be our target. Just see this. This is going to be our target. Here, this is our target. Then when it comes down here, we wait for a buying signal, then we take it up. So now we do not get buying signals from the higher time frames. We walk our way down to 30 minutes. Even at times I go down right down to 15 minutes. The reason why I go this low is because I want to see how candles are behaving at this level. As you can see here, you can clearly tell me that price, look at this. Looking at this, you can see that price actually break out from this level. We'll pull back, retest, and it's retesting again. So we need more selling pressure to come down. So look at this. Let's go to 30 minutes. These are time frames that we get entry. Look at this. Look at this. Bounce off, down. Just look at this, guys. Just look at this. Trade smart. Don't trade anyhow. Trust you me, the market makers and the banks and the big corporation that makes up the market, they want you to be trading every day. Because when you trade every day, you lose money and they make money. So guys, avoid trading every day. That is why us at Ryan Forex, I'm a swing trader. I'm a swing trader. I always tell my students, if you know that you'll be profitable being a swing trader, fine, you can be a swing trader. If you know that you'll be profitable being a scalper, fine, you can scalp. But me, I'm a swing trader. So I believe in, I'm still holding a sell here. I'm still holding a sell here. So I believe in holding my trade for quite some time to play out, to make money. We don't take trade every day. That's a recipe of disaster. Like every day you open your chart, you want to take trade. If you are doing that, guys, please avoid that. You only end up blowing your account. Trust me, you only end up blowing your account. Don't trade every day. The big corporations, they want you to trade every day. That is what they want. They want you to trade every day. But don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Don't trade every day. All right? Don't trade every day. Okay, look at this. Already now, I already know what is going to happen, possibly happen with. Let me use the word possibly, because when it comes to the market, you cannot really predict the future. But I can tell you that looking at this analysis, I can be able to predict the possible movement of Great British Pounds AUD. Just looking at this, I'm able to predict the possible movement of what Great British Pounds AUD. It all depends how fast the market is going to be for it to get here. Then if the market gets here, then next week we should be what? Buying. Next week we should be buying. Let me just take off some of the lines. I don't believe in putting a lot of things. I like my chart to be clean and free. So next week we should be buying this trade, because it's going to drop furthermore. It's going to drop. This trade is going to come here. Then here we're looking for a buying opportunity. We're looking for a buying opportunity. So we also have some other strategies that help us to get what? Our entries in the market, right? All that I cannot share on this one particular video, or that I cannot share on this one particular video. We also have some strategies that help us to also trade, get our entry, because you need to know this. One thing is analyzing the market, and the other thing is to what? Get your entry. If you are able to get your entry right, not too early and not too late, you are going to have an upper hand in the market. Okay, so when it comes to entry, we also teach that with our students. Okay guys, so keep an eye on GBPAUD. This is a short breakdown of GBPAUD. A lot, I'm just rushing this video because I don't want it to be too long. A lot goes into this. It takes time. It takes time to break down this thing. How to be able to predict, how to be able to tell. It takes a lot of time. Okay guys, so just keep an eye on Great British Pounds AUD, and we should be expecting what? A drop in GBPAUD. Then we should be expecting what? To buy from here. Then we take another sell again from here, then bring it back down. So we can have a little bit of movement just like this. It could possibly repeat itself just like this. It could play something like this, because you know the market repeat itself. Yeah, it could do something like this, and possibly play something like this. Oh, sorry, it's supposed to go up a little bit higher, but it's fine. It can play something like this, and when it come down sell here, it might continue pushing down, or it might consolidate here for a while and maybe break to the upside or to the downside. But if it plays like this and breaks to the downside, then we are coming down. This should be our next level looking at. This should be our next level looking at. Okay guys, that is what we have for Great British Pounds AUD. So let's also look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY. Okay, Euro JPY has been pushing up for quite some time now. Reason being that JPY is weak and Euro is strong. If you look at JPY and Euro index, you see that Euro is strong and JPY is weak. That's why it's pushing up like this. Okay, now guys, let's go to our normal routine. We go our top-down analysis, and we see what is happening in the market right now. Okay, now looking at Euro JPY, don't worry, there are times I don't know what the problem is, because we have more information. We have more information on this. On my other chart, on my other trading view, the paid account, we have more information like this and a lot of things that I have live trades running there now, and I don't want to mess them up, so or do anything on it, so it's there. So I just use this one for analysis. All right guys, so look at this. When we look at Euro JPY, you look at Euro JPY, let's zoom a little bit in. This is what we see. First of all, we had what? A powerful movement downtrend. What happened? We had now a new trend. There's a bullish trend, and now we are also seeing what? We are also seeing now you're also seeing another trend that has been forming here. Okay, now what do I mean by another trend? Let's do this. So what we are going to focus our mind, we're going to focus our mind on what is happening here. It is not that what is happening here is not important. No, what is happening here is very important, because we know that when you are trading, you look left. Why do you look left? You look left to see if the level that you are looking at is a good level of what? Price action. Because we all know that price repeats itself. Price repeats itself. So if price drop from here once, there is a possibility that price can also drop from here down. If it dropped from here before, there's a possibility that when price get to that level, it's going to drop down, it's going to fall. That is why we always look left before we trade. Okay guys, let's do this. Okay, sorry about that, why this thing is duplicating. Let's do this. Let's take this high. Look at this. See, price respected this zone. Rejection, rejection, a breakout, a pullback, retest up, rejection. Look at, guys, always capitalize on these things as zones, not as the lines we draw, right? This is a zone. Price respect, drop, price respect, drop. And what happened when price got here? Price also respect. Now price is pushing down, right? And if you notice what is happening here, you can also see here that price also respected this level. Price respected this level. Let's look at price respect went up, price respect went up, came here, price respected this level and went up, right? Okay, now let's go move on again. Look at this level as well. This is another key level as well. This is another level as well. This is another level. We also have another level here. We also have another level here. So we are not going to fill our chart with lines, because if you do that, you're just going to end up confusing yourself. So now let's do this, guys. Okay, now let's do this. Let's take our trend line. We pull it from here. We take it up. This is our trend line, right? So this was a bullish trend. What happened when price break it? Price started dropping, right? This was a bullish trend. Don't worry, when I go down to the lower time frame, we're going to see why. We're going to see it very well. Look at this. So now we can see here that price has broken out of this trend, right? And price is respecting this zone here, guys. I say look at these levels as zones, not as the lines that we draw. Price is respecting this zone right here. Okay, now price is pushing up. So we know that every broken resistance becomes a support, and every broken support becomes a resistance. This was a resistance before, this was a resistance before. What happened? Price finally break above it, came down, retest this level, which became a support, resisted here. Now price came here, bounced off here, went up, and is rejecting here again. What? The second time. Okay, now let's go down. Now, like just looking at this, just looking at this chart like this, I already know what the market is doing. I already know what price is doing. Okay, now so let's move from the weekly time frame now to the daily time frame to see what is going on. All right, this is our daily time frame. Interesting. Okay, if we plot a trend line from here and we pull it down, this is interesting, right? You also know that we had what? A bearish move here, which is this one. It's a bearish movement right here. Let's look at this. Look at this. A lot of people always say that, most of my students at Prof, how do you always pick up these things? No, it is not magic. You just look at it and be able to come up. Okay, now this was what? A bearish movement down here. We will notice here that what has happened? Price has broken out from this trend line. Okay, now looking at this chart, where do you think price is going up next? Where do you think price is going up next? Where do you think price is going up next? Where do you think price is going up next? Okay, just looking at this chart right here, We see that price rejected here, price is pushing up, it has broken out from this trend line. Okay, so where is the next key level that we should be focused on? Look at this again. Let me show you guys something. Look at this, boom. That's another key level. That is where we are looking at now. That is where our focus is. That is where our focus is. Does this pattern rings a bell? Have you seen this pattern anywhere, somewhere? Have you seen this pattern anywhere, somewhere? It looks like a pattern that we just spoke of. Okay, look at this. Price, we can see, is pushing up strongly. So price is coming up to this level here. This should be our next level. This is where we are focused on, because what are we looking for? Price is also giving us a pattern that we are familiar with. One of the best price patterns that I like trading. Price also wants to give us something like this. This is what we are looking at. This is what we are looking at and hoping for it to play out. This is what we are looking at. We are also looking for a head and shoulder reversal pattern at this point on this particular currency pair, that's Euro JPY. Like I said before, price repeat itself. The market repeat itself. If a pattern played before, the possibility of it playing again is very high. Price repeat itself. So now looking at this, as a trader, I already know what I'm focused on now. I already know what I should be waiting for or looking for in the market on Euro JPY. If we take this down to 4-hour time frame, let's take it down to 4-hour time frame. You see that it's moving very nicely. Let's do this on 4-hour time frame. If we do this on 4-hour time frame, you can see, look at this, price came up, rejected, pull back, came up, rejected here, played here for a while, finally break out from this part, pull back, retest, went up, came back, we had a flash move, we came back in here, played, came down, retest, came down here, rejected here. Now price is coming up. What do you think is going to happen here? What do you think is going to happen here? Price is also going to retest this level. When price gets here, what is going to happen? Sellers are going to kick in to bring price down. So we should be expecting something like this. It's already pushing up. We should be expecting something like this. So now, this is what we should be looking at in the market on Euro JPY. Next week, we should be selling Euro JPY. So you see how easy it is to pin up this thing. But it takes work, guys. It takes work. I can be able to pick them and spot them in the market because I have trained myself to pick up these things. If you haven't trained yourself or you haven't had the right education, you won't be able to pick up those things. You won't. You won't. So, but I'm able to pick them up. So guys, yeah, it's almost an hour now. I don't want this video to be this long. So guys, this is what we are looking at, right? So next week, keep your eye on Great British Pounds AUD and Euro JPY next week. I've just given you guys a possible market direction on these things. I've given you a possible market direction on this thing, so keep your eye on it. And guys, remember, trade smart. Trade smart. You are here to make money. You are not here to give money out. Alright? Trade smart. Risk management is the key. Patience plays a very important role. That is why I can identify a setup playing out like this, and I can wait for that setup for like a month or weeks to play out before I take a trade. So trade smart. Trade smart. So guys, if you want to learn more about this and other patterns that we do trade, we have our Telegram page, our Telegram link below. You can click and join our free Telegram group because we share daily result and daily tips on our free Telegram channel. We also have our Instagram page. You can also go, guys, and follow us on Instagram and help us grow the channel. Guys, I'll be ending this video here. And please, if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want me to cover up for you or to let you know when it comes to Forex trading, guys, leave me a comment on the comments below. And guys, please help me and let's grow this channel. Like, comment, and share the video. Share the video and let's grow this channel. Okay, so guys, I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to stop here for now. I'm going to also announce again on the group when I'll be coming live and when we're going to be having another session. And as you guys know, you can also leave your comment on the currency pairs that you like me to analyze for you, or something you might not understand something when it comes to when it comes to analysis. If you're facing some difficulties, also keep your comment in the link below. Keep your comment below. I'm going to get on it and I'm going to explain to the best of my knowledge, and I'm going to try to help you as much as I can. Guys, like I told you the last time, I'm new on YouTube. I've never done this before on YouTube, so guys, bear with me. I'm still getting my feet on the ground. I promise you that in the next days or in the next future, we are going to come up with much more high quality content, and also the audio is going to work on the audio. I think I'm going to do that this week, also work on the audio and also improve on our video quality as well. So guys, bear with me. Like I say, I'm just starting. Help me share the video and let's grow the channel. Okay guys, remember to leave your comment below. Click on the subscribe button if you are not yet subscribed to our channel. Follow us on Instagram and also follow us on Telegram as well. All the links of the Instagram page and the Telegram page are on our description below. And if you have any question, just keep them on the comments below, and I'm going to get back to you. Thanks very much guys for watching, and thank you for visiting our channel. My name is Divine and this is Ryan Forex. Stay blessed and shalom.